Hello, my dear friends. I welcome you all to our channel. And today we are going to do MCQs on George Bernard Shaw. He is extremely important playwright. Okay, so please focus while we are doing it. And as I read the options after reading the question, please try to answer by yourself. Okay, so that it will be a practice and you will be able to assess how much you have prepared till now. So let's begin. Another sincere request to everyone, please prepare sincerely. We are trying our best to give you whatever you require for your examination. Actually, different examinations. Okay, it is not only limited to one. Therefore, please, whichever examination you have chosen, be focused and be dedicated towards the completion of the work. Okay, let's begin. Question number 1. Who is standing on the balcony at the play's opening? Here the name of the play is Arms and the Man. Very important play. Option A, Nicola. Option B, Catherine. Option C, Rena. And option D, Lauka. Here option C is correct, that is Raina. Here Raina is the one who was standing on the balcony at the play's opening in the play Arms and the Man. Okay, let's see the highlighters. Arms and the Man is a comedy by George Bernard Shaw. Here comedy does not mean something which makes us laugh, okay, only. Alright, this is one of the trait of comedy play. Alright, comedy means where the protagonist get married at last. Okay, where if they two are together, then it's comedy. If they depart, then it's tragedy. Or if they die, then it is tragedy. Okay. The title comes from the opening words of Virgil's Aeneid, in Latin Arma virumque cano, of arms and the man I sing. Okay, the play was first produced on 21st April 1894 at the Avenue Theatre. It was published in 1898. The play takes place during the 1885 Serbo-Bulgarian War. Its heroine, Raina Petkov, is a young Bulgarian woman engaged to Sergius Saranov, one of the heroes of that war, whom she idolizes. On the night after the Battle of Slivinitsa, a Swiss mercenary soldier in the Serbian army, Captain Bluntschli climbs in through her bedroom balcony window and threatens to shoot Rena if she gives the alarm. Question number 2. What country does the play Arms and the Man takes place in? Option A, Austria. Option B, Bulgaria. Option C, Russia. And option D, Serbia. Here your correct option is Bulgaria. Okay. The play is set in Bulgaria. The play begins in the fall of 1885 during the Serbo-Bulgarian War. Raina, a Bulgarian woman from a wealthy family, learns from her mother, Catherine, that the Bulgarian cavalry have won a battle against the Serbs. Question number 3. Which of the following sits on the top of Raina's chest of drawers? Option A, religious pamphlets. Option B, a jewelry box. Option C, a quilt. Option D, a paperback novels. Here your correct option is option D, paperback novels. Paperback novels are the ones which sits on the top of Raina's chest of drawers or almiras. Okay, this is also called chest of drawers, is also called almira. Question number the highlight. Let's see the highlighters. She selects a novel from a pile of books by her bed and opens it, preparing to read herself to sleep. In the first act, who enters the room to deliver news to Raina? Option A, Catherine. Option B, Sergius. Option C, Nicola. And option D, Major Petkoff. Your correct option is option A, Catherine. Catherine enters the room to deliver news to Raina. And it is about the military person, sorry. Catherine is Raina's mother. Catherine is Raina's mother, and wealthy woman, is delighted at the prospect of a marriage between her daughter and the wealthy, seemingly heroic Sergius Act, and thinks him a perfect fit for her daughter. She often treats Nicola unfairly and seems wrapped up in her own wealth and social status. Question number 5. Who is Sergius? Option A, Rena's husband. Rena's cousin. Option C, Rena's brother. And option D, Rena's fiance. Here, option D is correct, that is Rena's fiance. Sergius is Rena's fiance. Let's see the highlighters. Sergius is Rena's somewhat foolish fiance. Keep in mind the characters, okay? A foolish fiance. Major Sergius is a typical Byronic hero. Byronic means negative hero, okay? According to the stage directions, and everything about him seems perfectly suited to a kind of romantic ideal. He is tall, handsome, wealthy, well spoken, and seems to be deeply in love with Raina. Question number 6. What supposedly heroic thing has Sergius done? Option A, led an infantry charge, rescue women and children. Option C, duel an opponent. And option D, led a cavalry charge. So here option D is correct, that is led a cavalry charge. Let's see the highlighters. Sergius leads a doomed cavalry charge and is saved only by dumb luck. Question number 7. Who expresses dismay about the cruelty of war? Option A, Loka. Option B, Rena. Option C, Catherine. And option D, Nicola. Here your correct option is option B, that is Rena. Rena is the one who expresses dismay about the cruelty of war. Highlighter says, Rena, a young woman from an upper-class Bulgarian family, begins the play clinging to romantic delusions about both war and love. Let's move to question number 8. What does Bluntsley uses as a weapon against Rena? Option A, a blanket. Option B, a cloak. Option C, a mirror. And option D, a knife. Here, option B is correct. A cloak. A cloak, okay, or the loose dress, okay, was made weapon against Rena when Bluntsley enters. Let's see the highlighters. He warns her against raising an alarm, but she indignantly asks him why he imagines she is afraid of death. He grants her that she might not fear death, but that she would certainly fear being seen by a bunch of cavalrymen in her nightgown, and snatches her cloak from the nearby ottoman, exclaiming that her cloak is better bargaining tool than his rifle. Let's move to question number 9. Where does Bluntsley hide? Here, option A is behind the curtains, option B in the closet, option C behind the door, and option D under the bed. Here your answer is behind the curtains. Okay, Bluntsley hid himself behind the curtains when mother arrives. Bulgarian soldiers arrive asking to inspect the room, and Rena, overwhelmed by a moment of compassion, hides the enemy soldier behind her curtains. Then her mother comes, okay? At first these people and then mother. Question number 10. What nationality is Bluntsley? Option A, Swiss. Option B, Serbian. Option C, Russian. And option D, Austrian. So here your option is, correct option is option A, Swiss nationality. He belonged to Swiss mercenary army, Serbian army, and that is his nationality, okay? He is a Swiss mercenary for the Serbian army, the chocolate cream soldier. In the play, he is regarded as chocolate cream soldier, okay? Question number 11. What literary character does Bluntsley compare Sergius to? Option A, Don Quixote. Option B, Achilles. Option C, Aeneas. And option D, Casanova. Here your option A is correct, that is Don Quixote. Okay. Highlighter says Don Quixote's main quest in life is to revive knight errantry in a world devoid of chivalric virtues and values. He believes only what he chooses to believe and sees the world very differently from most people. Honest, dignified, proud, and idealistic, he wants to save the world. Question number 12. What is Rena's nickname for Bluntsley? Here, option A, the ice pudding soldier, the chocolate cream soldier, the sweet soldier, and number D option, the secret soldier. Correct answer is the chocolate cream soldier. Rena calls the man, the Serbian soldier, a chocolate cream soldier because of his fondness for chocolates and because he carries chocolates into battle with him rather than cartridges. However, she gave him the name when he had given up all hope and had asked her to give the alarm to those outside that there was an enemy soldier in her room. Question number 13. When does the play take place? A, option A 1985, option B 1785, option C 1885 and D 1685. Correct option is 1885. Let's see the highlighters. Arms in the Man is a comedy by George Bernard Shaw. It takes place during the 1885 Serbo-Bulgarian War. Let's move to question number 14. Which character does Anne address as Granny? Ramsden, option A, option B, Tanner, option C, Mendoza, and option D, Violet. Your correct option is option A, Ramsden. Ramsden is a middle-aged gentleman who considers himself an intellectual pioneer and a progressive thinker, though in truth he has a conservative approach to politics and social life. What is the name of Ramsden's sister? Option A, Lavinia, option B, Olive, option C, Violet, and option D, Susan. Your correct option is option D, Susan. The name of Ramsden's sister is Susan. Susan, also called Miss Ramsden, is Roebuck Ramsden's unmarried sister. She is conventional and morally rigid and therefore opposed to helping Violet during her unplanned pregnancy. Question number 16. Question number 16. Who does Violet marry? Option A, Leo Jenkins. Option B, Hector Malone Jr. Option C, Roebuck Ramsden. Option D, Henry Stracker. Your correct option is option B, Hector Malone Jr. Violet marries Hector Malone Jr. Hector Malone Sr., Violet's father-in-law, is an American billionaire born in Ireland and displaced by the potato famine as a child. Malone very much wants to prove himself to the world at large and to the English upper classes in particular. Let's move to question number 17. What is Henry Stracker's job? Option A, mechanic, option B, writer, option C, driver, and option D, professor. Here correct option is option C, driver. Henry Stracker is a driver. Let's see the highlighters. A working class driver from London, Henry Stracker speaks with a distinct Cockney accent, which is the root of his nickname, the Cockney-esque Henry. Question number 18. Who is the leader of the band of brigands in Spanish mountains? Option A, Lusa. Option B, Tanner. Option C, Don Juan. Option D, Mendoza. So here, correct option is Mendoza. Let's see the highlighters. The socialist anarchist revolutionary has an outside personality. He is witty, intelligent, articulative, and a hopeless romantic with an enormous crush on Henry Stracker's sister Lusa. Let's move to question number 19 now. Anne is in love with option A, Violet, option B, Octavius, option C, Tanner, and option D, Mendoza. Here your option C is correct, that is Mendoza. Anne is in love with Tanner. Okay, answer is Tanner, not Mendoza, Tanner. Anne is the older daughter of Mr. Whitefield, whose death is the catalyst for most of the play's action. She is based on the character of Donna Andy Ulloa in the original Don Juan story and is represented by an old woman. Jack Tanner, a left wing thinker and author of the book The Revolutionist's Handbook, is one of the men left in charge of Anne Whitefield after her father's death. Question number 20. Where is Hector Malone Sr. originally from? Spain, option B America, option C England, and option D Ireland. Here your correct option is Ireland. Senior Hector Malone is from Ireland. Let's see the highlighters. Hector Malone Sr., Violet's father-in-law, is an American billionaire born in Ireland and displaced by the potato famine as a child. Malone very much wants to prove himself to the world at large and to the English upper classes in particular. Friends, we have completed MCQs on George Bernard Shaw for today. If you require anything and if you have any confusion regarding the MCQs and if you have suggestions, please do write on the comment section. We will be happy and we will be giving importance to your suggestions. Thank you, friends. All the best.